understand you.
Charms.
Hmm?
Could I have a laser module to stick on the RPG?
On the RPG, why do you need a laser module?
Why not?
RPG?
So we know where
He
he's
makes
pointing.
a compelling argument.
You know what? He makes a compelling argument. It's a good safety feature, right? Check the box. I'm putting laser module in the thing.
Yep.
Also,
Actually,
can we
does
have
the-
flashlights?
Does the Beretta get the, like, proper...
Manny, I want to do something really funny. Can I borrow your scope for a little bit?
Will you give it
does
back?
the...
Yes, I will give it back.
No.
That was so
remember how
fucking stupid.
Oh, there we are.
Space gun! The space
There we
gun,
go.
dude!
I
Pretty
got
sure
a
they
range
have
finder on my
That looks like a
SMG.
fucking
Do you have
Warhammer
a green
bolter.
laser? Give it to me.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they just
Green
have
lasers
emulated
mean
steps of the
business.
Doctor Who.
Where'd my scope go? There it is. Here,
It wasn't, it was a Vector.
There you go.
Captain Titus, check out my new blicky. No one laughed. I'm sad. Saddened by
I was
this
trying to
knowledge.
think up what Titus would say in response to that, but I
No,
took too
no.
long.
Now you know how I feel, Chance.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Honor, courage, and honor for the sons of McCragg.
Tech priest, I care not
So
for your
that's somewhere
words,
in
fix my
Scotland.
gun. The Xenos are coming, tech priest. I care not for your canticles. Just fix the
Captain
fucking gun.
Titus,
The
need you to
firing
go and
pit's
kill a
jammed.
greater demon all by yourself and then bring me back an ice cream. Yes, Captain.
Can I
Courage
bring
and honor
myself
for the
back one
sons
as
of
well?
McCragg.
What flavor do you want, Captain?
Fucking Gadriel in the corner. I actually quite like mint chocolate ice cream. Shut the fuck up, Gadriel.
Shut the fuck up, Gadriel.
User entered your channel.
I was at the Death Watch.
Just the captain. Titus, you're not meant to enjoy ice cream. It's bad for your teeth. Shut the fuck up, Leandros.
Shut the fuck up, Leandro.
Should I be worried about the error message about the boat? Oh. Should I be worried about the boat error message?
Glory to the Emperor.
I don't know.
I fixed the boat error message. Everyone come and look at Coyote. He
Oh,
looks
no.
like a real... Look at him.
Oh, hell yeah.
He looks like he's ready to he looks like he's ready to execute a few landlords.
Oh, fuck, you didn't give me my gun!
Next to the landlord.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, the
about that
deagle!
already.
Oh, shit, hold on.
I was gonna say, I ask
Okay,
you
Mr.
every
Owen will
week.
forget stuff.
Coyote, come over to the crate. I'm gonna do you a solid
very good
right
choice,
here,
Connor.
okay? I'm gonna do you a solid.
Yeah?
Is it gonna be
I'm looking at the
made
crate.
of gold?
I'm gonna do you a solid. My boy. There you go.
Glorious.
There you go.
Glory be.
Oh,
Okay, but now
What was the
he's
motive?
gold AK.
No, he doesn't. He's got his F2000.
I did ask for the F2000 specifically.
Oh, great. So when I ask for it, I don't...
Well, you're the machine gunner, Phage.
Yeah, well, I asked for it before I had the machine gun.
The machine gunner who dropped your 7.62 machine gun to pick up a bolt action sniper in the something else already.
yeah.
Yeah?
Don't do that again.
Oh god, hail! I forgot
Hey.
I gave you the fucking...
I did too.
I'm ready to I am ready to execute the president of Greece on live TV.
I completely forgot I had that.
So we now have a 338 sniper as well as the fucking Grendel.
What, you don't want my 25mm sniper rifle?
Why do people keep calling it the Grendel rather than the Kiev?
Because Charles says
Eve is
Grendel.
what the mod called it, and I was just like, That sounds stupid. This thing looks ugly, but it would absolutely wreck a small Scandinavian town, so... The Grendel is... I specify
from which it
Scandinavian town because I have it on good authority that most coastal towns are built out of basically nothing but wood.
Hey, warn me if any
makes
Scottish
sense.
guys with berets come around, alright? And like
Is my
really
laser
stupid
lighting your
facial hair.
cigarette?
Oh, you need a light?
Hey, Charms.
Hmm?
Why does my squad radar keep removing the color I set?
I do not know. I wouldn't be surprised if the server is just doing server things.
Cerberus.
I'm gonna have to look
Yeah,
up what
Keep in
the
mind,
guy
we
I
never
modeled
had this
after
issue.
says for my
Okay.
YouTube upload description.
We never had any of these issues.
He says a lot of things.
Resurgent
Yeah,
Honor
but
or
like
any
in
of
the
other
right before he
outfits.
shoots the
Every
guy,
alt from the
right before he shoots the
onwards
president.
has been fucked, so I'm tempted to say it has something to do with whatever settings I set up for that. Even though
One
you
says
don't-
this is how it
everyone.
starts,
I have a
or
question.
this is how it begins, but that's like the end of like an entire speech over the course of that whole section.
Okay.
Why should you never tell a secret in a cornfield?
Dave, your hot mic, keep breathing.
Because the plants have ears.
There
Yeah,
he is
sorry.
everywhere.
Just moving it around to try and make sure it actually picks up my voice and must have got it a bit too close to the nose.
Okay, Carrie.
It's all good.
If we're doing Yellow Demon tier jokes, have you ever? So I know a really interesting fact about the Titanic.
True.
So like it was underwater. Fuck you. I didn't even finish the joke.
Oh, and my color got reset.
What did Coyote do to
Let
get
me check the
smited?
squad radar settings.
Anyway,
I did
So-
disable.
so Carrie, the Titanic, right? It's underwater for 90 years before they find it. At the bottom of the ocean, resting away, right?
Yeah.
But when they find it, it's the most remarkable thing. The swimming pool,
Still full.
still full.
Mr. President, there's been a second summary execution for bad jokes.
I didn't shoot you for the fucking corn joke, you dick.
The corn? I want to hear this one now.
Go ahead, Carrie. Tell the corn joke again.
Okay, is it just my computer dying, or are the rocks over there like weirdly full bright?
If having sex
No,
for
they're
money
bright.
makes you a whore,
It's because of the lighting.
and
I
thus
mean,
having sex
it's
for
artificially
free like a
bright out.
non-profit organization.
Yep.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Well, I didn't mean to full.
Just this out.
What the
I
hell am I
didn't mean
supposed to
to-
do with that? He's dead.
I didn't mean to
Can't
full
fix
kill him,
that.
but I'll take it.
well, of all the ways to be
Don't loot his
summarily
body! Stop looting his body! Right, 3,
Oh,
2...
I tried to take your cigarette.
Do you want a cigarette?
No, I wanted his cigarette.
Coyote, you look like an African
kinda-
warlord.
funky.
I'm supposed to be the guy from Modern Warfare.
Where's my body? I
that's
need to radio back.
Khaled al
I can see it.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be Khaled al-Assad because I've got this.
It's DJ Khaled.
New radio bag and echo please.
User entered your channel.
Apologies,
radio
I didn't
call.
mean to full kill you.
I
New
know.
radio bag coming. Radio bag.
Can you
and-
just take the radio back from your... Oh, it's already gone.
I know I'm later
Yeah,
than
I don't
usual,
know.
but we were getting really into Schedule 1.
Ooh,
Drugs.
If Mary and Dave aren't too tired after the op, that's the intent for us this evening too. A little bit of the
I'm
schedule.
always down for making meth, Rave.
Fair enough.
And clipped.
Every time I
Yes,
usually just
FBI,
ride around on
that man there.
skateboard selling weed. Like I don't do the hard drugs. I just sell some weed off a skateboard.
We've been me, Warlock, and Thrish have been mixing up some devious concoctions.
Look, the fact you can name it yourself.
We've made the weed that transes your gender and makes you black. We've christened it discourse weed.
I forgot what it did, but one of my buddies named the weed, and he named it Riley Reed's daddy issues.
How much of Gluck's finest did you have to put into that?
What?
Never mind.
I just didn't hear what you said, Dave.
Oh. Just wondering how much of Gluck's finest you had to put in your weed to make it do that.
Oh, no. We haven't unlocked the horse cum yet.
I walked in on my girlfriend having sex with a personal trainer. I told her that this wasn't working out.
Can't believe we bought 20 jugs of this stuff and now we don't have any use for it because we've made better drugs.
Are you buying your horse semen from Glock?
You could always sell it to the pawn shop.
I don't want to have that conversation, okay?
What? Just walk into the pawn shop. Here, I've got 20 gallons of
20
horse
gallons.
cum. What will you give me for it?
He's got a whole shelf of it.
Really?
Yeah, if you walk in there and look, he's got a whole shelf of horse cum.
One of my favorite things recently has been like taking conversations that are about like TV shows or video games or something, and then imagining them with zero context.
Context doesn't make it better.
From Glock? Oh, if you don't need it, you can just sell it to the pawn shop. He's got like 20 gallons on the shelf.
And by the way, you can just you've made better drugs, but you can just add the horse cum. You can go up to like 5 ingredients, I think.
I think I've seen some people go up as high as 6, but I wouldn't swear to it. But yeah.
Yeah, so just throw the horse cum in, see what happens. I think basically every ingredient you add does increase the price.
The only time we've dabbled in changing names was just because we had something that was similar to our front running product.
Yeah.
So we just renamed the green meth kryptonite.
Charms forgot to toggle invincibility. Okay, campaign's over, guys. We got him.
I got him. My mission is done. I must go.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, come on.
No, we have to fix our loadouts again. God damn it, Charms.
Alright, cool. Thanks for
I wish I was recording that.
Hey. No, wait.
I wish I was recording that. Oh my god.
Wait, hey.
Mission complete. All cats. Church dead.
I got it, guys. Don't worry.
Hey, Charms, fix the loadouts before you start it. Go back in the editor and fix the loadouts.
No.
What do you mean, no? I want my fucking glasses.
You want your I'll give you 15 square spectacles that you can carry on your body armor.
Or you could just go back and fix it, so I only need one.
Are those like reading glasses?
No, I need
Quickest
them to
arm
see.
off ever.
What does a pirate look for in a woman?
No, I mean, because you have reading glasses, you have driving glasses, you have fucking glasses.
Say again, Carrie.
I don't usually wear my glasses for that.
Say the setup for your joke again, Carrie.
What does a pirate look for in a woman?
Booty.
Big chest and lots of booty.
Oh, come on!
Hey, my wife gave me a book of these.
the German book.
Then I would tell her.
Okay, we didn't update Athena.
Point and laugh. Point and laugh.
Point and laugh.
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's my fault. You can laugh at me.
I didn't update JCA earlier.
Critically, Athena did say it had updated when I opened the launcher.
Lies of the non-believer.
Normally I don't. Normally I actually don't have to repair my mods.
I mean, it updated and then very rapidly updated again. It might just reflected the last big edition.
It's like that one episode.
How is somebody already dead?
Don't worry about it.
No, I don't want them on 10.
I think I'm gonna.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, really, don't worry about it. You'll just stress yourself. It's not worth worrying about.
Okay, Charms, where's my
What's
deagle?
a little more stress.
I think we should all get deagles now.
Well,
Forget about it.
I need my box with LR, please.
If
I
we,
think we're just waiting on Steel Hammer and Makepeace.
I don't know if we're gonna see Steel. He's been playing War Thunder all day.
Okay. Then we're just waiting on
I
Makepeace
thought
then.
the word Caesarean started with the letter S, but then I looked it up in the dictionary. It was in the C section.
Oh, we gotta kill you, dog.
remember to rename this.
I have a noisemaker in my lap.
No, it actually got a chuckle out of me.
I have the reason I hot mic so much in my lap right now, so.
Is it your dog?
Yeah. It's a Doge.
When the douche. Oh God, no! I can't believe you have douche in your lap.
Charms, where's my deagle?
I'm working on it. Right, Deagle, because it's the most important thing.
It is.
Phage, join up on me.
The most important thing
Followed
really
by-
is the entire team's crippling nicotine addiction, I think.
Followed
argue
by
it's my
Brand's
ability to
UAV
see.
terminal. Followed by Brand's UAV terminal, then. I don't even know if these are the
So you
right
could have
ones.
just run it back in the editor and fixed all this once and for all, but no.
Yeah, but I'd be here an extra 5 minutes, and the
Oh, hey, Viper.
my shit internet speed would just cost us even more time. Or
Go into
all
third
time,
person
Viper.
and rotate your camera around.
Why?
You notice anything different?
Oh, shit. I'm me. I'm not.
I'm me.
Not
I like your hat.
Same hat. Same hat.
Same hat.
Same hat.
Carry your
You okay?
bag.
My radio bag.
His radio bag.
His radio bag.
His radio bag.
And then
I'm sorry,
think
the
it's
way
also your ACOG.
the way I get cancer is by stuffing crisps into my lungs.
What flavor crisps?
I think by now you know what.
It's what?
Barbecue.
Like,
Cheese and onion.
Cheese and onion. You only
Yeah,
eat one.
cheese and onion.
I don't know. Maybe you buy a different flavor of chips for some variety in your goddamn life.
7-0, check.
Fuck you. I mean, sometimes I do,
45,
but cheese and onion's the best.
I have never had cheese and onions.
Yeah, we don't really have cheese and onion here in the States.
I think the closest we got is sour cream and onion.
Yeah, sour cream and
Really
onion's
want
pretty
salt
good.
and vinegar.
Well, there's sour cream and onion, and then there's cheddar and sour cream.
But no sour,
sounds
no
like it.
cheese and onion.
But no cheese and onion. Yeah, cheese and onion is very much not an American thing, which fucking sucks. I love cheese and onion.
I've never tried it.
No,
I'd be
I'm
down to
also
try it
into
though.
cheese and
I'll eat
onion.
anything
It's
once.
fantastic.
If you ever get the chance, do honey butter chips. Those are fucking amazing.
God, I miss potatoes.
What I miss from Germany is a donut.
My color
shop.
reset.
They are not in the U.S.
I will say, all these cigarettes
Check
make me
Your
feel like,
glasses have
oh,
disappeared,
these
by the way.
MREs.
Damn, that
Just
was
so you can
fast.
Just stuff them in your
eat them
inventory.
literally after
What I
your
mean-
entire group.
100 people are standing single
Is
file.
micro heat
A
seeking
professional
missiles
boxer
that will
goes
knock
down
under
the
people
road
who
and
have
hits each one with a
cigarettes.
jab. That's a punchline.
Look for
Like-
stage 1, 2,
They
3.
yeah, they fly terrain level, avoid targets, avoid obstacles.
Mary, do they play a circus sound as they close on their target?
What would Martin's Gladiator sound like sped up like that?
Oh god, I think it's freaking Mudkip or something like that, some Half-Life shit posting mod which had the RPG go like do 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 as it went through the air really slow.
Wait, which mod was this?
Mudkip. It was one
I
of the
heard you
shit
like
posting
Mudkips.
deathmatch mods.
You know, Dave, I don't think I ever played that one.
I think I came across it on Facebook sometime back when.
There's a blast from the fucking past. Did you guys hear 4chan's
think-
back?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
is
was
it actually?
It was inevitable it was going to come back.
Yeah.
I think Face Punch is how Dave, Mary, and I all met. way back when.
Yeah, pretty much. It's how we stayed in touch about these as well.
Yep.
Do you want the crazy thing? Nearly 20 years.
I know.
There are 20-year-old YouTube videos now.
Yep. I remember the original UI.
I was 4 years old.
My God.
When did YouTube come out again?
2005.
Yesterday.
First ever
I was
YouTube
5
video,
years
and it's
old when
about
it came
someone
out,
going
okay.
to the zoo and calling the animals gay.
My brother
that from,
was
like the original creators of YouTube.
my youngest brother has joined the military, and he was not alive when YouTube first came out.
Oh Lord.
I was
don't like
a
that.
teenager when YouTube
The
came
progression
out.
of time is inevitable.
I do not like this at all.
I was 6.
Hey, you know what turns 20 next year?
7?
The Wii.
There's no way it's 20 already.
Hey, mine still
Shut
works.
the fuck up.
Did you know the Xbox 360 is considered retro?
We're,
I don't like. I
we're
don't
further away from the release of the GameCube than the release of the GameCube was from the release of the NES.
Retro is something like the NES, or the S, or the SNES. Oh God.
Man, he wasn't a radio freak.
You be telling me what a 50-year-old plane looks like.
All of you are old, and that's funny.
I also still have my Wii.
Lima Chorla.
That fucker never worked. I don't know if I just got a defective one or if I was a little kid and treated it like shit, but it never quite worked.
I had a
It's
cracked
funny.
Wii.
One of my buddies, we were playing Gartic Fun last night, and they brought up Dick Butt. I was like, it's been like 10 years since I've seen Dick Butt.
10 years.
Do you just not watch Soviet Womble?
10 years? Where have you been?
Not really.
It's been a long time since I've heard that name.
Dick Butt.
Well, of course I know him. He's me.
What else turns 20 soon? What else is from 2006?
Evanescence.
Me when I was 9 years old.
Can you say that again, please?
The stupid song.
Evanescence, Bring Me to Life.
Pronounce the band.
Worcestershire. Fucking Evanescence.
Evanescence.
Someone plug their phone in.
Worcestershire.
You know, that's actually supposed to be pronounced Worcester.
Yeah, it's Worcestershire.
It's Worcester sauce.
Oh, that you know it's actually pronounced Worcestershire?
User entered.
Yeah, Worcestershire.
I have
The one part of the
renting a
Shire
limo.
from Middle
I
Earth.
just learned that the car doesn't come with a driver.
Eastern
Yeah,
All
Mass.
this
there's
money,
the-
and nothing to show for
in
it.
the Shire too.
Just Worcester, like it's
There's
city
there's
in New England.
the North Farthing, the South Farthing, the East Farthing, the West Farthing, and the Worcester Farthing.
There's also a penny farthing. It's a type of bicycle.
I told my wife to embrace the mistakes. She gave me a hug.
But I'm Tish.
Ooh.
But also, ooh.
Following
And
that. Yeah, I needed that.
Okay, and I think we think BC here, that's everyone who's attending if Steel is not making it. Lost to War Thunder, which I get because I've been lost in Warframe recently.
I had to stop myself from playing War Thunder today because I knew
Tell me
if I
about
started playing it,
blasted.
I would
No,
just
I figure it's the
play
SIG.
straight
When the
through
SIG
this
goes out and you pull it out of your mouth, it resets your color in DUI.
What?
Yep.
Ha!
See that? The cigarettes drain the color from
Nice
your
science there, man.
Toke effect unlocked.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw my guy reach up, pull the cig out of my mouth in the exact same instance, my color reset back to white.
Unhealthy.
Tropic Thunder.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Alright. I like being blue more than I like the nicotine. No more cigs for me.
Is Steve the only one carrying AT?
Yes.
I've never noticed that.
It's not even 18.
I mean, technically, I guess I do.
Normally a Panzerfaust.
No, I guess technically I have AT as well, but it's very light AT.
Okay, hello. Do we know
Doesn't
what we're
look
doing?
light.
Waiting for Charms to get
Charms
back
is
from
just
shitting.
on AFK to go to the bathroom, and then we're starting, I believe.
We're also talking about how the Wii will be 20 next year.
Wait, where are we starting, or is this like the starting where we start the briefing?
Start the briefing starting. Like, actually getting past the dicking around phase and getting into the planning and actual serious shit.
It'd be a big mistake to start flirting with nuns. Trust me, you don't want to get into that habit. I feel
We're
myself
on
up.
an island.
When's the Lemons ending?
Never.
4 weeks. Is it next week? I thought it was like 3 weeks' time or something.
I know I have it off on the 18th.
There's a few missions.
Well,
left.
no, because we're doing it. We're doing it in 3 blocks of
for this
3,
campaign, was it?
and then
There's
somebody
this
can
week,
slide
next
one in.
week, the week after, then there's the buffer, then there's the next 3 weeks after that, and then it's over.
When are you running your op, by the way, Viper?
After that, I don't know if I'm supposed to wait for a buffer between the two or not. 5 more years of lemons.
Lemons are good.
Our asses are never leaving Altus.
I mean, next campaign, be right back. You never leave Altus.
My next campaign is going to be Livonia.
We're gonna
Brian,
do a.
what's going on with your mic?
After this, we're doing a Cam Lao Nam
You're
campaign.
like far away from it.
Change your control tab, Brent.
I know a lot of jokes about retired people, but none of them
No,
work.
he's like far away from it. Like he's on top of me and he still sounds quiet.
Check out.
Actually,
Hello?
Aaron, I just want to try
Put your
something.
mic closer to your face.
Rifle.
It is. It's as close as it can get.
Oh, I don't fucking know then. Turn your gain up.
Maybe. How's that?
That's better.
That's better.
Why is Carrie running off?
Carrie just runs off. He doesn't
He's
carry.
getting
I don't know,
instructions from Charms. It's in my ear.
Follow him and ask him.
Really? What channel?
Why are you
3-5
strumming
is
a
on
guitar,
3-5.
Phage?
First, it's a violin.
Isn't it
And
supposed to be
also, I just wanted to
6-5?
see whether it's going to
No,
work.
3-5. It's
Like,
always been
whether it's
3-5.
going to get picked up.
Okay.
You have to have push to talk on, and then just hold your push to talk button while you play the violin.
Copy that.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
I'll be the one
I have a target.
Oh, the sun.
Hold on.
The sun's rising, everybody.
Do 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 do.
But I'm a vampire.
Here comes the sun.
sucks to suck. The sun's
rising.
Right.
Oh,
Here
right, okay.
comes the sun, and I said...
What did you call us?
Fuckers,
It's
I
rude.
believe.
Okay, briefing time. As soon as we are getting into our AO, there is a crashed Turkish jet somewhere to our northeast.
Where
We'll
is our
try to
AO?
extract the pilot
We're
before
supposed to
combat
start
certain
at the
rescue gets to
Ghost
them.
Hotel.
Just try to get any intel that we can out of them. So, no matter what, we are taking this bastard alive. And if you have to empty a whole magazine into the ground beside him, we are taking him alive. Everybody got that?
Okay, so pilot
Yes,
somewhere
sir.
northeast of the Ghost
Briefing right
Hotel. Take him alive.
Sir, yes, sir. Oorah.
I'll get the spark.
sir.
I'll get the
Who are we
spark.
taking alive?
Second,
Who are we taking alive?
ejected Turkish pilot. We're looking for the crash site and try to get to him before combat search and rescue does.
Okay.
And where is this?
Northeast.
Somewhere to our northeast.
Hey, Carrie, what's me, you, and Warlock's short
My
range?
bad.
65.
had it all on all of Greece. While we fled east with Nicholas, Tony, the only other leader in the rebellion, remained on the home front, unable to recruit us. We set up our base of operations in the abandoned hotel. Despite the newfound safety, we were still powerless to intervene in the invasion. For days, the Turks bombarded Lemnos, annihilating the Greek defenses with their superior aircraft while their fleet drew ever closer. In all that time, no mention or trace of Church, the venomous gun runner who betrayed us and tried to kill Nicholas, could be found. Doan, his hired gunman who turned on him the minute he had no leverage, fled with us with Nicholas's blessing, much to our
chagrin.
Despite the enmity, we put aside our grudges to face the bigger threat that the Turkish invasion now posed, but without reliable intel, we could make no moves. We took notice of Greek aircraft being shot down, and knowing the value of a live pilot, we took to scouring the countryside for wreckages in the hopes of finding anything of value. It is on one of these patrols that we have departed, venturing into the darkness before the dawn once more, all the while our home burns. Yet for each drop of blood and its every cinder of ash, we will avenge the atrocities 300-fold, like the Spartans at Thermopylae.
Charms, I'm not sure that's history means what you think it means.
Charms has seen a movie. Okay, if you're not me, Carrie, or Warlock or Viper, leave A squad.
Alright, Minotaur and I guess Lifeline, join up with me. Join me. Hold on, I need to leave this group.
Just check the thing.
I have passed the first test. I found Manny.
Yeah.
Just get the house.
That's the anti-material. Yes. It's good. I think he would be more useful in
RGBT.
So,
that's the hotel. Anybody that want to train with me for the
Okay,
Dave, you need to leave the squad. Dave, you need to leave the squad.
Finding who to...
as soon as you're organized, sound off, and we are heading southeast and northeast.
I've got Viper, I've got Mary.
H could go with the LNG.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, 770.
Mate, which group are you in?
Check like 5.
Good check.
Good check.
Copy, will go.
Are you with Skynet?
Alright, Jekyll, Skynet, Minotaur, Skynet. Do it up.
I think you said that on our short range.
Alright, so that's 6 people.
He told it to me on the long range.
We are the Pathfinder element, and we're being told to move out.
Flanker and Viper go Team Red. Everybody else go Team Blue, please.
Is it because we're both big users? Wait, no, that's Dave.
Alright,
Yeah, we are on 3-5. I think Manny just sent the wrong thing.
Okay, Face go Team Blue, please.
Doing some getting up lines.
Copy.
Alright, Mary, you're in charge
It's
of
a
this
plane.
second fire team. We'll move as a
It's a drone.
squad normally, but if we need to separate, you'll be in charge of Blue Element. Hey, please join group leader if you know how to do that.
Don't worry, bro. The ability gap between me and a drone is too significant. Drone can't handle it.
Bros be training like this their whole lives to get one tapped by a drone.
It was 3-5. Okay, Minotaur, you ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay, let's go. Northeast.
Northeast.
See, Arma 3 takes place in a dark future where electronics miniaturization works on a much slower timescale.
So Arma 3 is in an alternative history where people actually produce green energy in a mass scale.
Well, I was gonna say because the quadrotor drone is fucking massive.
Okay.
Yeah, but how are you meant to see it if it's not massive?
Good point.
They designed it to be gold. Yeah, when the drones are tiny, can't be jammed because they're using fiber optic line and they drop shells on you from 500 meters in the air.
I mean, they have FPV drones. Charms just doesn't use them because they're not very fun to fight.
I don't think anyone would argue on that front. Funny.
Okay, over there, can you mark it? Car.
It's empty. Oh, I see feet on the other side of it.
Someone hiding.
Hands up. Raise your hands.
Somebody's up there in front of us.
Hey, hey.
What the fuck?
Drop the gun. Drop the gun.
Drop it. Drop it, you're surrounded.
You're surrounded, drop it.
Oh, fuck.
Hands up above your head.
It's not coming from an F-35, it's coming from a crashed, some other kind of fast mover. Can't identify whose.
But just let me go. I was just trying to fix up my car after the fucking army douchebags at the last checkpoint shot. I'm trying to get to my uncle in Sofia.
Pretty sure it's an Alpha.
Your call, boss.
No, this thing's got 2 engines.
Shall we go check it out? Let's get out of here. Things are really hitting off.
Jackal Minotaur, we've marked the crash site. It's at a compound at 197187 to our northeast.
Yeah, that's all cause answer first.
That's Russian.
It's not supporting Hex. I don't know if that's like charms, tension or not. I'm not sure.
And not an F-35.
It is not an F-35, it is a sniper.
In case I didn't already give the order, let's move out again.
No, Brandon's having a dog. Hold on.
What happened? Probably should get your gun up.
Red armbands.
Are they wearing red armbands?
Well, who else would be wearing red on this fucking island?
I don't know, one of the many, many local militias of which we are one. Okay, everybody else, stop crowding that house. All right.
Hold on, dipping out.
Confiscate his firearm, Carrie.
No, I'm not. You'll need it. But what's the trigger? Just make sure of it.
He's got a lot of upholstered stuff in a house for a house that has a gap in the roof.
Maybe that was recent.
I mean, how often does it really rain here?
Okay. I've nicked the blinds a bit. You get out of the short Sam. We're moving out.
Oh?
Medital. Continue to crash that. You continue to crash that.
I think I just tripped over Mary. Annoying.
Copy.
Still with us, moped?
Hey, I'm seeing a second smokestack, 057 or 060.
Okay. You should join us for some scheduling sometime. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just got shot at.
I think that's the military complex over the hill.
Any idea where that shot came from?
Not just yet.
Medic,
Just-
over here. Contact east. We have contact east.
Ow.
Oh god, how did everyone else get shot?
Medic.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but...
Let's get you into cover here.
Ah, fuck. Sniper's still out there. Just took me. I have no fuck.
I think these guys are special forces.
I can't see them either.
You got him?
shit. Okay. No, I think it's coming.
I think it's going
From the southwest.
Hitting you.
Shit, what yeah, I got shot behind its tail and breaks my marks on it.
Yeah.
The guy in the woods to our direct southeast.
Can we move the pilot buildings?
Grenaded from the north.
There's multiple of them working together.
Oh!
I don't think.
Northeast. Northeast.
Oh.
Here, let me get the medic up. Come on. Come on.
I think this might be the
Who did I just get out? Wrong one.
Me.
Okay. I'm out of first aid kits. Get Viper up. Where are we taking fire from?
Viper's dead.
I'm right here.
Oh.
Yeah, Viper's right here.
Don't forget to get your glasses back, dog.
Sorry.
My goodness, useless.
Here, white helmet.
Check his.
I'm right here.
Yeah, great.
Look up.
Yeah.
Then we'll send a bigger chopper in for you with shock. Check out the
I think we might have to take the pilot prisoner to move him. Okay, cover.
Let me step away for a second to check something.
Skynet's moving the prisoner to the compound.
Getting him into hard cover.
Wedding in it, kom.
Wedding in the compound.
Oh, Gucci married?
Uh.
Nah, you have to right.
We do have encrypted. This thing's useless.
We got incoming.
Incoming from the northeast. Southwest fire.
Negative, that's not helicopter. The pilot, I believe. Time. Our ride just got destroyed.
No, I was just shy.
Should we go see it? Send somebody to go see if there's any survivors at the crash.
I can take a look, but I'm not optimistic.
Strawberry?
Yeah, they were
They just on. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything out there.
Thank you. Thank you, you too. Binks. Hey, Binks. Yeah. Come back inside.
Helicopter pilot's definitely KIA.
Binks.
Unfortunate. Oh well.
Keep your eyes out to the northeast. We may have incoming Greek fleeing the destruction of the military complex on the other side of the hill. Don't engage unless ordered to, because it's at our discretion apparently. So we'll leave it up to command, but just so you know.
We will encounter fleeing Greeks.
So copy.
Dave, if you catch that, don't fire on the Greeks unless they fire on us.
Mutual action over here, Carrie.
Yep.
Are we engaging the Greeks?
Hold fire on the Greeks. Copy, reserve fire. Let's go about it. Each contact as an individual.
They're surrendering, they're surrendering.
Jekyll is taking them.
Armadillo Hole Edition, indeed. It's every up.
I need one more pair of hands.
I'm on the way. Or are you kidding me already?
Get up here, we need one more person to wrangle Greeks.
Copy that, some Greeks. Hello there, and welcome to the call. Shit, I don't have any more cable ties.
I too have no cable ties.
I have cable ties. Ah, there we go. Take first.
How do I move them?
Laser tagged. Go 360. Is it stealth dropper?
When we get them into the storage area, strip them for parts.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, I'm staying with our.
Would you open the door, please?
Package here.
Hello, Lifeline. Some more work for you.
It's popping.
Okay, my Greek pilot. Oh,
Keep them away from the windows if you can.
Where'd the one I was escorting go?
Where did they just disappear?
Probably outside.
Yep. Oh well, we're leaving it anyway. He's laying all dramatic inside the helicopter.
Not all the way inside.
He's got his feet hanging out the window. He's got a nice breeze.
Yeah, it's like when you put your feet outside the blanket.
Started loaded.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't get that tighten on us.
I went to the first short shot and start looking in on us. God, it's a deadly laser. And it always knows where we are.
It knows where it is by subtracting where it is from where it was, and by the
And so it is, but it also began.
It is able to determine where it is by subtracting where it was from where it was going to be. Ripping the chopper.
Set piece. Ooh.
Inside, raining.
All right, we're going upstairs and then outside to the briefing area.
Can't dodge the exposition.
Where are we putting the prisoners?
Put the drone up preemptively as exterior security.
Oh.
Hey.
When I'm around the barrel, at least they'll be warm.
I'm gonna just drove the fucking technicals like straight into them.
Sorry,
Yeah,
not
man.
outside. This is the top floor.
Don't ask how they fit.
Wet.
Upstairs, hang it right.
Right.
Little the spooks for it.
Mary, you're in need of medical attention.
Hang on, sorry.
Right. Once we've got a few more people in, that looks to be the last of everyone. Right. I'm going to dress you down on the general situation with the war, which is more relevant to the right-hand side of the screen, or the right-hand screen. And then I'll go over our specific situation and my priorities going forward, given that we've effectively been cut in half. Tony's taken his forces, he's holding down the home front, we're stuck here. So, as we understand it, when the Turks struck, they struck with a classical dark action. They started bombing runs all across the mainland's coastal defences, which were usually set up with SAMs and other AA emplacements that aren't just static guns. The forces that hit us were the they were the tailgating effort. The screen on the right, if you take the northernmost red marker, the red crosses indicate Turkish fleet movements. The blue indicates Hellenic fleet movements. The ones that are half blue and half black indicate a fleet that has been lost or crippled so severely it's no longer combat effective. Greece has lost 2 fleets. If you take the northernmost Turkish fleet marker and head directly south, the first little island, for those of you who don't recognize it, that's us. There's been a lot of speculation as to why we couldn't just take the stealth chopper and flee. It's because we've got all that open ocean to cover, and if a Greek ship hails us, we'd be shot down in the middle of the ocean, best case scenario. That is why we cannot just up and fucking leave. So, the red arrows on the mainland indicate Turkish troop landing movements. So they've landed at Crete, they landed along the eastern coast near Thessaloniki, and they've landed basically on the archipelago north of Athens and are sweeping. Now, they haven't made landfall here yet, and we think it might be because they're waiting until the rest of Greece is cauterized before they can actually intervene and sweep the island. There's a Greek carrier group on Lemnos' northern coast that's been putting up a good fight, but otherwise, we're on our own. Now, you could say that for once, the Greeks are actually fighting the good fight, but what we're seeing indicates the opposite of that. The paramilitary forces that we came into contact with a few days ago, ones with the owl armbands, based on the intel you pulled off of that pilot, they are identified as the 1st Special Activities Battalion, aka the Sons of Athena. Cringe name, I know. From what we've seen, they appear to be a government-sponsored paramilitary force. To what ends, we don't know. But based on everything we're seeing, they appear to be some sort of special reserve unit that was activated to supplant the Hellenic forces here before the Turks invaded. Now, that's purely guesswork. I'm not basing this off of anything factual, just what the patterns are before us. Now, the left-hand screen. Greek fleet made contact with them on the far eastern side of Lemnos. They got crippled and had to withdraw, but they have a holding force keeping the Turkish destroyers occupied. On the north side, they have had complete free reign over the sea. They have air superiority pretty much anywhere out in the ocean, and by extent of that, they're having a good time running roughshod over the mainland as well. Turkish forces are meant to be advancing from Telos and from Pyrgos, heading along the MSR, past Almira, to Sofia. Is it Sofia? Yeah. We're expecting them to clash at Sofia. Or sorry, no, not Sofia. Just outside of the Almira salt flats, or indeed on them. That puts us in a precarious position. We are just north of them, where the little flag is. That is us. If they clash, we will not be able to escape effectively. We cannot risk taking the choppers over open water with all these Turkish interceptors faffing about. So, the calculated risk is to get to the Turks before the Greeks do, so that when the Greeks do get here, there won't be a whole battlefield to fight through. So, the only reasonable thing I can think to do is take what little AA systems we have left, go to Sofia, and act as a blocking force. That is what your task is going to be. Now, we have a bit of a curveball in the way of rallying support, but with the... those of you who remember, way back when, the Colorado Brethren, the American missionaries that you guys rescued in Sirte, they still have contacts with smugglers on the mainland who can get a small party out and to the mainland. Kayla, my daughter, is going to go with them to the mainland to try and rally more support for our cause insofar as just raising awareness, but also seeing what she can do to get a hold of local politicians and try and get a hold of the actual political situation rather than the only option we have here on Lemnos, which is to joust with the military-industrial complex all day. Stone is going to be taking a team and heading up the investigation into church. Now, I know that's going to sit poorly with some of you, but considering he saved my life twice now and went out of his way to save yours, there's no one else I can think that is better equipped for this job than his own hitman. That's what Stone's going to be chasing. Elias is going to be taking special effort to try and form a backstop of forces so that when we inevitably pull out and regroup in our own territory, we won't be leaving all of our stuff behind for the Turks here to find. Now, I need a drawdown on what happened with the Turkish SF out there. What happened?
Came out of the thicket, started engaging.
When we found the pilot, he said that he got domes coming out of the cockpit pretty much immediately.
So it was an ambush.
Be alive.
Yeah,
It
but
would seem
how
that
would
way.
they have known where he'd crash?
Right, that's troubling.
Maybe they
That
just
means we
beat us
can't
there.
pursue that lead. I'm not going to risk us getting fucking hot-shotted by Turkish SF on the chance of trying to find intel off of downed pilots. Was that guy even Greek? What was he?
He looked like one of the armband paramilitaries. Black and
the
gold.
black yellow owl armband.
So the militia are actually... What about his vehicle? Did it have the Hellenic livery, or was it something else?
Spray paint camo.
Great, so the so the Sons of Athena now have fucking aircraft. Right, that makes the rumors even worse. Okay. Right. That's gonna be problematic. Right. Okay. Right, well from that I'll try and form a basis on which to combat that particular problem. In the meantime, I'll get your vehicles set up outside. We can't chopper you into Sofia. Putting the choppers in the air right now is even more of a danger. In saying that, I understand that given the threat you're going to be facing, which is that you're going to be facing the Turks coming from your north, and the Greeks coming from your south, potentially. Given that threat, Bran, you've got the gunship if you want it. But if you think it's too high profile, it's up to you. I can tell by the laughter he's already enthused.
You said he
Right.
had the gunship, and everything you said after that just went in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the situation at Sofia. I'll mark out some points. We've already done a bit of recon at the town. As you know, the town was I say as you know. Common sense finally stuck in with the civilian populace. They have evacuated the town entirely. There should not be any civilian presence in Sofia, which means you are free, under the conventions of the laws of war, to use the town in its entirety. Right? Don't worry about sheltering up in someone's home. Now, I'm going to mark out the compounds as I see them. Give me a second. But basically, think of this as having 3 phases. You have the initial phase, which is directly ahead of Sofia, between the Turks' point of advance, which should be along the main road, and the town. Then there will be the town itself as a blocking point, and then there will be the western side of town. You will have your backs to the open at that point, and you should only use that as a last resort. The point, and the reason we're doing this, is to buy, believe it or not, it's to buy the Greeks as much time as possible to get there. If they run roughshod over Sofia, there is nothing stopping them from moving all the way down the MSR and cutting us off from our own real point of escape. So long as they have no way of getting past the town, I doubt they will send their aircraft over the mainland into potential AA space, and therefore put us at risk. So we basically need to stop them from being able to get an infantry push out there. Now, the main thing, and this is the thing I'm worried about suggesting, we have no idea how the Turks fight. We've seen how the Greeks fight, which is that they operate in strength in numbers, and they seem to be really reckless with the way they deploy their force multipliers. They'll send a tank without infantry, they'll send air support without any kind of coverage. We have no idea how the Turks fight, and given everything we've been seeing, if you haven't seen the map, they sunk two Greek fleets without any casualties of their own, and they've already deployed forces on the mainland. It's safe to say that we have no real way of knowing how these guys are going to fight. So for that reason, I would like to suggest that until we see how they operate, you do not immediately shoot down transport choppers. Gunships are fair game. But transport choppers, the ones that look like the fancy stealth Blackhawks, do not shoot them down immediately. We need to see what kind of force projectors they bring to the table, so that when they deploy, and when they start deploying in full, which they are bound to at some point, we know what we're dealing with. We need to know how they fight and how they deal with a situation like this. Because I'm a lot more afraid of the devil I don't know than the devil I do. So. Anywho. Questions, comments, or concerns?
Do we have any idea what kind of equipment they're going to bring to the table? Is this an amphibious assault, or are they? We know they've
made landfall at Molos. Chances of it being an amphibious assault are fairly low, given that there's still Greek forces in the littoral periphery near Sofia. so I don't think they're going to bring any amphibious assaults. However, given that they have made landfall, you can expect motor mechanized, or even armor, and we know they have air superiority, so they're probably going to put some helicopter assets some rotary assets in play. The main thing is that we shoot down as many of their fancy jets as possible, but don't be too quick to do it. Wait until you're actually engaged before you start shooting them down. We don't need to reveal our plan and our advantages before we've taken contact. And it's for that reason I'm recommending that you have the trucks well away from the front line, from wherever you're going to be engaging.
So our AA is AA trucks? The pickups?
No, your AA is pickups with the missiles.
What kind of weapon systems do we have for the vampire, right?
Yeah, your choice. Can tailor it to your mission profile as needed.
Excellent.
Who's Brent Scanner?
Brand's choice.
Carrie, I would pick you, but you're already in platoon lead, and getting a new platoon lead might be a little bit of a pain.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of.
As it stands, you have 38 DAGRs and 4 ASRAMs.
I think that should be sufficient.
Do we have any man pads that may be useful in reserve?
Handheld man pads, I can put 2 in each pickup. That's about all I can really do. Or I can put 1 with a load of missiles, whichever you prefer.
Probably 2. That way we can, if someone goes down, there's, we know where more are.
Okay. Okay, I'll get that set up for you outside. Now, before I dismiss you, I'll reiterate this. We know for a fact that the Greek military, the government, are a bunch of genocidal, tyrannical assholes who utilize the stick whenever they can. We haven't seen what the Turks are all about. I hate the idea of a foreign invasion. But if the foreign invader is more amenable and isn't here to genocide my people, I think I know who I'd side. I think I know who I'd side with. This is going to fly under scrutiny, but there's nothing patriotic about siding with a tyrannical government. Just because it's your government doesn't mean it's a good one. And if the Turks help bring an end to it, I'm open to the idea. But right now, all I know is that they're bombing our home. So we need to see what they're all about. So keep that in mind. If you can, take prisoners. Take prisoners or go for dissuasion rather than elimination every opportunity you get. Because if we can open some sort of avenue to, let's just say, getting rid of this problem without having to have 2 enemies on our necks at the same time, I would like that. Because we could be punching well above our weight. Or they could be a bunch of saber rattlers. It remains to be seen. And you'll be the first to see it at Sofia. So, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, although I doubt they'll let us sit in Sofia, since it's along their main push.
Yep, this is true, but do what you can to be maybe not restrained, but well, you'll know the nomenclature. You know what to do. You know not to execute anyone. It's not like we're going against. Until we know we're going against until I know we're going against yet another fascist government, I'd rather not treat them like one. Okay, if there's nothing else, I'll get your trucks set up outside, fully fueled with all your kit, and I'll let you guys divvy yourselves up.
Let's go tango with the devil.
One last question. It's 5:30 a.m. Do we know about when to expect them to hit? I guess he's gone.
Yep. I think he's gone, yeah.
Who's making those goddamn noises?
What noises?
Who said it was gone? I'm never gone. Always here.
Oh.
I was just asking
I'll
if
be on
we
my
have
gunner.
an ETA for the Turkish advance.
Shit, why not?
Within the next 20 minutes, near enough, so you might want to get a move on. This isn't time for
John, where's the
deliberation.
vampire?
540. Got it.
Outside.
Also, I'm probably going to need 2 pilot helmets.
Right, for anyone who did not hear just now, we were expecting the
Manny,
the turrets to roll in around 5:40 in game time.
It's now just us.
Okay, yeah.
I think we lost Mary.
Rave.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
I want to have
Hear
you
what?
and I do
It's like
communications.
testing,
I'll be
1,
your
2,
pig
pig
noises.
noises.
You can have communications while Brand flies
Right.
around and you do that.
Pig noises?
Go ahead and go outside.
Dude, you should look in the
Good shit.
mirror.
Yeah,
User
hey, I was just
disconnected
you and
from
me.
your
Damn.
Don't.
Was no okay.
I can't believe Church just shot a guy.
It's crazy.
Where's Carrie?
He's gone. Carrie might be down here.
Copy that.
user entered your channel.
Ooh.
With Bran and Raven in there.
Oh, I like
One
that
of
chemical.
you,
Yeah.
I'm going to bestow my drone on
Okay.
you.
I
Honestly,
guess.
probably Manny.
Give it to
There you
Warlock,
go.
he's responsible.
I don't have backpack.
But
I
Give it to give the drone to Warlock.
I don't have a
he's
backpack.
responsible.
Oh, okay, this one.
yeah, actually, yeah. Warlock, you can take the drone.
Raven, come get your pilot.
Do you know how to fly the drone?
Yep. Is it in
Nope.
the inventory of the helo?
You
I
need
just
the-
carry
you
it
need
like
the
a helicopter,
helicopter.
actually
it's a lot
using
more
it.
Go
responsive.
just give them my equipment in their vehicle just so it's on hand if they need it.
Okay, I'll take the UAV terminal.
let's see. Hey, Carrie, what would you say to me asking Zeus for an AI to man the AA? 'Cause
I
I
think
don't
he'll
want.
probably say no.
No, okay. 'Cause
Also,
I don't have
the-
a whole lot of people to put on the front line, and I don't want the AA trucks close to the front line.
Take your first aid kits, dude. It's your job.
Yeah.
Also,
I
I've
would be-
tested these things. The AI are shit with them.
I'd also be worried about the AI doing
Like-
exactly what Charms told us not to do, which is swat down transport helicopters with impunity.
Yeah, but also it's more likely that they won't shoot at anything unless it's within 200 meters.
On the ground or in the air?
Manny, if you pick
In
out
the
a
air.
vehicle for yourself, I'll my equipment.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do
We could
have
just have the
Hale
AA
with his
pickups in
Grendel to
reserve,
knock some
and
helos
most
out
AA
of the air
duties
as
will go
well.
to the gunship.
I've only missed one shot
We
with it
do
so
have
far.
infinite
That was
stamina, so we can just run
just
it.
barely.
We can, yes, but that would require
what's
us
up?
abandoning our actual fighting positions whenever something shows up we need to swat down.
I can handle it. I'm already like with Viper, anyways.
Okay.
Okay. So that means I'll have 3 guys on the front lines that stay on the front lines. Does that sound good, Carrie?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys
I'll
probably
take a
already
plan.
have a laser back.
Carrie.
I'll give you my one just in
Yeah.
case.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do JTAC for the gunship. So if you need them to fly over anything or anything,
Yeah.
I'll have communications up to them. We're also gonna take the MG tactical that's way out
User
there
entered
for
your channel.
Skynet purposes. Or not the
You don't
tactical,
want to
the
waste
buggy.
ammo on your 25mm. My
The Polar.
M110 is in
Yeah.
there.
Testing? Is this any better?
Okay, so are these all AA pickups? This is AA.
Just in case.
Should I
If you feel
grab
like
this?
25mm is overkill for something, you've got 7.62.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. If you really don't want to carry, you can just dump it in our trailer if you want, or you can just carry it on yourself.
I was about to do
Yeah, okay.
Okay, see.
I've got the toolkit on me.
Although
so
I-
Coyote Warlock,
potentially
80.
fix it.
Hee-hoo.
So maybe
Okay,
if I want to have any
gunner seat.
taxi, I should, yeah.
Coyote Warlock, we're taking
Just
80.
carry as well.
No.
You said they were in the pickup trucks.
Yeah, but so far I have not.
Hey Coyote, did the big noises stop?
Well,
Okay, this
really, I
is,
shouldn't think
yes.
Here, Carrie, you may as well take the AC launcher out and
Oh,
use
they are
this one.
guided. No, that's true. They are.
Oh, I got in the wrong vehicle. Hold on.
Yeah.
If the big noises
Hey, Faith.
continue, you should look out your
Yeah.
window.
You're
is
sitting
this?
with Minotaur.
This is Manny and Hale.
Okay, so this is
Yep, that makes
Skynet.
sense.
This is
Go, go away.
Lurk. Let me.
For your health and safety, I
I'll go into the
recommend you go
vehicle
away.
channels. This will just be for us to see.
I said window.
Oh, is Dave going with us now?
Wait, is
Dave here?
Dave is...
No, I just I rejoined our squad.
He disconnected and reconnected.
Oh, that'll do it.
They may have.
yeah, okay. Milito, calling when you're ready.
I'm thinking lurking in this area, sort of. So, the Dassos and round behind that hill, basically, popping out to see Sophia. And then we just kind of pop up and whack them all targets as to be. Yeah.
So Warlock, now that we have batteries and iodine, what horrible mixtures should we be concocting?
No, that's a good question. So iodine will always have the generizing effect.
Yeah, iodine is the chemical to add if you want to trans your gender.
And is that true on all 4 drugs, or?
I believe so. I believe it's like flu medicine where it just applies the effect.
I'm surprised no one's on your commander gun.
Is no one on our commander gun?
Take it.
Yeah, get on the commander gun.
In front of us.
Okay, so 500 rounds on the cannon in addition to the other stuff you mentioned, just so you know. 38.
Where's the prowlers? I wish the back 2 seats in the prowler were actually usable.
But yeah, I think we're actually getting close to having most of the mixers unlocked.
I heard some kind of snipers in a large solar tower.
Yeah.
Skynet, you ready?
Keep an eye on who's there.
Very good luck.
After Warlock, after Op, I am gonna have to go mow the lawn, but after that we can hop on more drug dealing.
Got it. I am also going to have to do a bit of work, including mowing the lawn, but I should have some time today.
Just don't fly too close with the sun.
I'm saving up for the car. I know it's like it's smarter to just save up and buy the van and skip the shitbox, but I want the shitbox.
That's fair. It feels like you'd have to be moving some significant quantities for that to be that useful.
Well, it's mostly for moving materials. So like, you know how we buy mixers and we can only do like 20 at a time?
Yeah.
Well, with the car, you can actually have it loaded directly into the car.
Oh.
And obviously it's more storage, so you can buy more at once. I carry.
Hello there. I'm just a driver.
You should hop on Schedule 1. If it's even available in Germany. I know you guys have weird video game laws over there.
Didn't it almost get banned in the US? Like, some weird FTA shit?
So what happened is the company that makes Drug Dealer Simulator is apparently investigating them for copyright infringement or some shit. Which smacks to me as, hey, I want to get in the news cycle with this popular game that's kind of similar to me. I gotta clean my monitor, dude.
There, I will.
But yeah, can you even get Schedule 1 there, Carrie?
I don't know, I haven't checked, probably cool because it's early access.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have a dangerous crossing here.
Damn it! I crashed.
No eyes on any vehicles or anything.
I see infantry on the left side.
Light 'em
Sean
up.
said steamroll through them. Are we moving? Hey, maybe we should have stopped talking to those Turkish invaders, see if they're not as bad.
The Turkish invaders were dead.
I'm joking.
Other guy stopped. That's what stopped.
Oh, did we overshoot the turn?
No.
No.
Looks like there was an accident.
Right, on the way back.
They're entrenching up ahead, watch it.
Are those hostiles?
No. It's Dave.
Oh, okay.
So kind of, but... Country road, take me home to the grease I belong.
This is our command post. For the first line.
Oh, I'm cruising. Those missiles are cruising. Are you saying anything, Dave?
I'm literally right here.
Yes, we can see you, but we couldn't hear you.
Ah, right. My mic.
Yeah, that was the mute button in this case. You also drove right past me when I was wheeling.
Well, yeah, but we didn't... That's just because we didn't want to. Hey, Dave.
Your discretion. First step, follow ground.
Which one, sorry?
If he's confident that he can get out of there, he can stay there.
Chopper. It's a fucking hind.
Big Jackal got reported going east to west 2 times. Roughly a click apart. Just reporting contact.
A hind D.
Hind D's nuts.
Both Molotov, please mark your positions and you'll set them up.
Remember Coyote?
Please mark positions
What?
when they're set up.
The Greeks are genocidal and worse than the Turkish. But we also aren't allowed to shoot the Greeks, even though they're worse than the Turkish who are invading the country.
You gotta remember, this really is a fantasy universe. Also, is there a particular reason you're all stanced up?
Oh, I didn't even realize it was in a stance until I saw it there. I don't know how, like, it locked. Well, they're Turkish in Greece, so that's a hint.
Turkeys and Greece, call that a deep fryer.
Ooh. Good stuff. This is the most delicious invasion.
Some really intense and dramatic music for all the nothing going on.
Oh, I don't even play music in Arma, I just like turn it off.
Copy that. You have Skynet on tower. And we're watching the main road.
I just feel like it's distracting.
Position, actually.
Huh?
What'd you say?
This is actually a pretty good current off the road for the ATGM.
Well, it's a charms up, so the vehicles won't come down the road. They'll like come over the hill or whatever.
Can you need armor?
What?
Jackal, Skynet has eyes on Gollum standing by on the other side of the hill.
Are they gonna crest the hill?
They're currently standing by.
Fucking told you they wouldn't come down the road.
We're back. I'm back.
Hi.
Ever.
Sure.
What's Dave doing over there?
Dismount, they're borrowing the car to flatten the bushes.
What?
What they doing over there?
What, Carrie?
Get out of the car, they're borrowing it for flatten the bushes.
Don't they have their own car?
They have the the AT cars, AA cars.
So, it's not clear to me why they can't use that for flattening bushes.
They're in the back. They're standing by in the rear.
Borrow this really quick. I'll bring it back.
Better bring it back with a full tank of gas.
I can do that.
I like this one's, like, sandy texture.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It must just be because of this transition over here.
You know, I think Phage and Thresh would get along pretty well.
I don't know Phage super well outside of the ops, but I could see it.
Also, have you shot at one customer yet because he is narc?
Repeat that?
I asked if you shot at one customer yet that you guys have in Schedule 1 because he's a narc.
No, not yet. I haven't
one?
seen that. There's a
One black
narc
guy.
customer.
The what?
I haven't seen it yet.
That one black guy that can also spawn as a cop.
Oh. The cops are randomized.
I know, that's why it's so funny.
Damn, I got excited for a second, like there was actual like fake customer narcs. I don't think they've built that in yet, but it should be in.
He, singular. Oh, was it a they singular?
We're too busy cooking up weed that makes you transgender to worry about the police. We've also made weed that gives you superpowers that makes fighting the police really easy.
In Texas, if you make transgender weed, they just shoot you on the spot. Too many simultaneous laws broken.
We gotta get Phage the fuck out of there. Hopefully she can come back into the fucking States with no problems.
Honestly, I'm gonna be happy if she gets out of there without doing 6 months at this rate.
With full tank of gas as requested.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey. What's up with this scratch over here?
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
That is indeed good to know.
Sure sounds peaceful right now. All those birds.
Yeah, I actually like it. Almost doesn't feel like an invasion. It still has yet to quest. I'll check in the building. The UGV still hasn't quested yet.
I saw tracer fire at 40 degrees at the crest of the hill. That might be where one of them is positioned.
That's a helicopter. It's a hind. Hind.
And we're supposed to engage these until they kill several of us?
I saw transport land.
Are we calling hinds transports now?
No, there's two. There was a transport on the left side. Around 15 degrees.
Yeah, also don't negate transport, please.
The hind is still cruising around though. It just touched down 75 degrees.
Oh, there's another transport.
It's the same one.
No, there's two.
Oh, okay.
Son of a bitch.
Taking fire.
I don't get to do fucking anything.
Jackal is under fire.
Kinda just sniper somewhere finally. There's a sniper somewhere in the house.
I love sitting still for 20 minutes just to get sniped. It's my favorite. Charms ops are great.
Thank you.
I have absolutely nothing on the location of that sniper.
I found him. Bearing 19, range 442. Behind a low stone wall.
I see him.
I'll take the
That's
shot.
Wayne.
Low. Really got him. A little bit higher. You got him. He's dead. Sniper's dead.
Thank you. Sniper down.
Oh, there's never gonna be a fucking vehicle. Who am I fucking kidding?
By the way, Coyote, you might need to adjust your shout volume because I can be pretty close to you and the voice is transmitting pretty quietly.
Okay, how about now?
Is it better now?
That sounds good. Yeah, I had to change mine to shouting because it's hard to tell where the cutoffs are, you know, distance-wise. think I see movement in a bush, 40 degrees. I don't know, I'm trying to get a better view of it. Right at the crest of the hill. Oh, never mind. The whole bush is moving. It's just a graphics thing.
Direct east. Armor from the east, right side, behind the building.
Dave will take care of it before I ever get a shot on it, man.
Yeah.
I think I see vehicle destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Carrie, you play any good games lately?
Hey, we're taking sniper fire again. No eyes on it yet.
Shit.
Oh, it's the helicopters. The helicopters.
They went down.
It's a fucking bastard. It's dead. Fuck. Warlock, are you still up?
I'm up.
Bust us.
I scrapped one.
Shit.
They're here, they're here.
Shit.
I'm just gonna go lay on my belly in the trench.
I've got infantry in the tree line at 7 degrees. Can I engage?
It's the Turks.
there's a lot of them. Yeah, those are special forces guys.
Carrie, what was the reason we weren't shooting down transport helicopters again?
Trump said so, but you gave the order to free fire.
Get out.
I'm out.
I think that's mostly infantry.
Wrong net.
There's another one.
I saw some movement around the downed helicopter, but I took him out.
Good shooting. Contact northwest. Minute off guarded.
Can handle that too.
MSR or the separate? We have tracked incoming.
Main battle tank.
You good in that position, Coyote, or should we move in anticipation of the tank?
I don't know. I don't know. Carries the one on the gun. I'm just sitting here.
East-west side, MSR.
Carry.
Firing.
Carrying 43.
Locking.
Negative.
Miss. Hit it again. Put it in top attack.
Close for top attack.
Oh, rip. We're dead.
At all costs.
First we need to deal with a tank. Moving left. Behind a tree. Along the road.
Hey, we have a pilot touching down 105 degrees right by us.
I'll try to get them.
105 degrees. They're just behind this building.
Coyote, you keep an eye for the tank.
I'm keeping my eyes open, but no visual, boss.
Copy. We'll try to take the pilot.
Lock, you stupid piece of shit.
Left line transplant.
And how my radio
I saw the tank, but it fucked off.
You want me to reposition the truck over near the southeast side of the building? You might have better visibility.
No, it's over the crest of the hill and kind of behind that burned out M-ramp.
I don't know about you, dog, but if the cost is me or some Turkish-ass pilot, it's gonna be me making it out.
Come on, lock.
Yes.
Didn't mean to ping you, sorry.
You're good.
There we go. Jesus
That's a
fucking
kill.
Christ, finally. That was the last one.
Douglas, other side.
Hey, Carrie, there's a Verona on the ground over by the crashed helicopter. I could run over and grab it.
Try it.
Shut up, Raven.
Hey, Carrie, you want me to go with you?
Sure. Death spread through no man's land. Gotta get that fancy rocket launcher. We'll do anything to beat boredom. Yeah, killing that tank was about the only thing I've done this whole op. And I didn't even really kill it.
The trucks are coming from the northeast.
You get what you came for, Carrie?
Yep, I've only got the one rocket for it though. I accidentally dropped my rifle. Ah.
Hostile infantry in the town. Hostile infantry in the town.
It would appear this has nothing. Hey, Carrie, the Verona was empty. What a massive fucking waste of my time. Well, I got a screenshot of a bunny. Let's go back to Carrie.
Okay.
There was a PCML up here on the hill, which is better than nothing, but not by much.
What? Hold on me.
Almost back to OP Epsilon.
My hands are completely off the keyboard. That's the great part about this tac sprint mod. You don't have to touch the keyboard to do it.
Ammo coming from the north.
Carry, update. The Verona was empty. The guy who had it had no backpack, and there was no rocket in it.
Damn it.
I have a PCML instead. And let me know if you can find any rocks we can throw too. Might do more damage.
Copy.
Do we have
Also,
any information on possible resupply? Can you fire that from right next to your building?
Hi.
Welcome, Skynet.
Gary? Hello.
Yeah?
Would that radar dome up to our northwest be a good spot for Skynet? Elevated position, good sidelines. We're not going to have anyone coming up our ass.
You could get flanked by the secondary approach, but you can try it.
I mean, we'll be able to see the secondary approach coming because we'll be
Yeah.
a little bit. Okay.
You can try it. Good luck.
It won't be like Nearvar where they came right up on us and shot a missile over our head.
Yeah, it's true. Shit, backtrack. Sorry about that. One tire fucked, two tire fucked. Great.
Transport chopper.
Whose body is that across the street?
Mine.
Oh.
It's landing foul outside, leave it be.
They landed right by Skynet. Looks like Skynet's looking at him now. I got some kind of a drone, 60 degrees, ground armored vehicle.
Yeah, it's a UGL, or it's a... Yeah, I see it. It's a Stomper. I'll take care of it.
Do I stand low on that?
What, a PCML? What else am I gonna shoot it at?
True, okay, go fire.
Hey, there's another one, 345 degrees.
It didn't even kill it.
We got another one at 345.
So I shot at it, and then it wallbanged me with the 50. I did in fact hit it. It just popped all its tires.
Shit, fall back to the top. Carrot, are you good?
I'm regrouping.
Copy.
Hey, I think we're taking artillery fire.
I gotta get my stuff. Wait one.
Get to cover.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on, Cap?
Surviving.
You can engage.
Take a position down.
Hey, we got infantry 303 degrees up on the hill.
Check.
Good check.
Good check. Are there infantry in the town now?
Unknown.
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
I see it. Are we moving to intercept?
What are we doing, Warlock?
I wasn't sure if Minotaur was going to get that pilot or not.
There's a crate here. It's empty.
There's a launcher here. I'm assuming this is also empty.
Yeah, it looks like Dave ditched it. Yeah, this is where they got wiped out from looks of things.
Hey, there's a frag rocket in here at least.
Titan A's got one shot. I'll take it. There's another frag rocket on the ground. Next helo I see is getting slapped. I don't care what the fuck it is. Where'd Carrie get off to? Hey Carrie, report position. I don't think
The jet pilot on the map, I think.
I don't think he's back on 65. I don't think Carrie's back on 65. Oh, he's way up by fucking... Carrie, are you on this net?
Yes, I'm on this net.
What you doing, bud?
Trying to find the pilot that's ejected.
I thought the pilot that had...
Why not just send Skynet to do it? They're closer.
Because I had the car at the moment.
Yeah, that sounds like we got infantry north. No, that's a gunship. That's a high
They're back.
It looks like it's making an auto rotation landing. It is damaged.
Also, the guys with the all armbands are in the battalion.
What?
The guys.
We got an interrupted on the
It was the Charms lore dump.
Apparently a peanut battalion from with the cast with the people from the previous regime that the current one recruited. Service for freedom.
Well, sucks to suck. Cool lore, they're still fucking dead. I have been injured. Yeah, those guys are way out of my fucking range.
I can't see him anymore.
Yeah, maybe it's best we just go back into town, or retake our position by the building over there.
Regroup.
What's their bearing?
5 degrees, but he's in the bushes now. I only saw one guy. Maybe he was retreating.
Cage's character lore gone instant. Yep. Really cool lore for the disposable grunts we were shooting at, and we'll continue shooting at. I got one, 357, 358.
I'm looking for him.
Behind the bombed out warehouse.
Yep.
Got him. Got him. You got him.
Got one. I think there's
I'm
another.
Down.
How the hell do I drag people?
Ace interact. If you ever see something and you're like, how the hell do I do that? Odds are it's ace interact.
Got it.
Are you?
Am I reviving you or just doing my animation's like tripping out?
Get closer.
Where are you set up right now?
Hey, we're good now. We had just taken a bit of fire.
We're by SP Soup.
Copy.
I hear shots, but I'm not seeing them anymore.
Warlock, you're turned around the wrong way, bud.
Are they flanking us now?
Yep, they're on the street.
Northwest.
Behind you, Carrie.
Accuracy find mortar. Incoming gunship.
Oh, whoa, they put that whole building. I assume Skynet left or is fully KIA?
Skynet is in town.
You know what? PCML isn't worth going after. Fucking just extra carry weight.
Should we check on those bodies up there, see if they had anything usable? Oh wait, no, there's still guys in there.
Cut in the center of town. Let's move it. Get out of here.
We're leaving.
Warlock.
I'm down.
Yep. Ah, good damn.
I got him.
Warlock, can you get him?
Yep.
I'm picking up the pilot.
Just trust me, I'm good.
Sorry, I'm trying, but the Ace Interact is like some.
Yeah.
You did. What do you have it bound to?
Clear.
I haven't
Thank
changed it. Like my guy is like stuck.
APC?
Our car is the furthest one from the defense point. It has the pilot in it. It's in the half-broken garage.
Warlock, please report position.
I'm just across the street coming back. I just want to make sure no more Turks were coming from the southeast of us, and it's pretty clear out there. Not anymore. County, that's several.
You guys, I put the casualties.
I'm totally out looking for a body to scavenge from. We are getting overrun on the northeast corner of the town.
We are falling back to backup A.
Thank you.
Can you move?
Okay.
It's okay, we're already up. We're on the move again.
Okay, good.
I'm clean out of ammo, gonna look for body.
Don't bother, we're moving out. Totally.
Just parked a bit behind Incredibles.
Okay, come on, move it.
Yep.
Base, man.
Minutes, you got all people?
David.
Oh, that's our vampire just sitting extremely still.
Pilot.
Pilot.
Come on. There you go. Took you long enough, cunt.
Got him. Alright.
Back to the launch.
I'll have that.
Nothing that I heard.
Final one.
Hey, Carrie.
Yeah?
I think Charms toggled invincibility on me.
Nice.
Should I test it?
Sure.
Seems that way.
Do you like my new hat?
Get back on.
Very protective.
Yeah.
Oh, invincibility because you got the hat on, maybe?
No. It was while we were. It was at least while we were fighting the Turks in that building.
I would be careful about your position.
Let Mary know it's a good time to put that thing he's got to work if he's got any ammo. Is the AA launcher truck dry? Hey Mary, if that thing's got any missiles, it'd be a good time to use it.
I've got nothing left in it.
Is the launcher truck dry too?
Haven't seen the launch truck.
It's over there.
Behind us.
Relanding at the
I don't think I've seen it fire once.
It's fired a couple times.
Okay, we are falling back through one compound. We are falling back through one compound of this prisoners.
We got someone surrendering out there.
I'm guiding him.
I was going to say, do you have EF loaded?
No.
Me neither. That might be why we haven't. I don't know. Would that be a factor?
I don't think so. I think they're just not shooting it very much.
I feel like there's one missile missing, so I feel like it's fired once, but
Did they get the order that we're allowed to fire on transport choppers?
I'd heard something like that, but we were recommended to only say
past
that.
that stage.
Yeah,
we did
but
get the order.
well, what about
They dropped
the?
someone somewhere. They dropped people somewhere, and then we got the order from.
What about the? I'm
Ares,
asking
I
if the
think.
AA truck got that order. Because it looks like
Command
they've only
said
shot
free-
once.
Command said free to engage
I had to
pretty
do a
early
double
on.
take there. I saw. Yeah.
Can you please hide the prisoners somewhere?
That shed by the AA pickup. Ah, Jet.
Got it.
Multiple jets. Multiple jets.
Greek, I guess. Yep, no. However, you might want to relay that to the AA truck who's tracking and then just fire a missile out.
Like an AA pickup. Never mind.
I am so mad.
Why is that?
You know how, like, you can knock out Striders with, like, a 50?
Yeah.
I shot a PCML at one, and all it did is pop all its tires, and then it whipped around and killed me.
Bro.
The PCML is fucking worthless.
The Sons of Fiend are coming up our ass.
Hey, we got paramilitaries from behind us, southwest.
Are they hostile?
Come on, where are you? Get near. Fall back.
Hold on, we're waiting on Warlock.
Evac.
Warlock, get in. Oh, never
Hey,
mind.
my game crashed.
So did mine.
Okay. Copy.
So the guys with the armbands are a penal battalion?
Yeah.
And we care why?
Intel.
That's okay. So we don't.
Jack is completely full, we are falling back.
I don't like how exposed I am up here. Can I swap with the prisoner?
No. Prisoners can't go in gunner seats.
Loading back in.
I mean, it's not loaded. Oh.
Do you still have prisoners up front?
No. 2 prisoners in the back. Me and the commander.
Okay.
I just have a funny hat.
Thank you.
Hey gang, I'm with Brand's group right now. Just got teleported here.
Copy, we're coming. Then move to Coastal South. get you the pickup.
Alright, get the prisoners out.
Alright. Start unloading the pilot, taking it aside. Okay. You. Oop. Careful about moving it.
Wait, so who shot you, Dave?
Coyote did.
Ah.
Coming back for you.
You stole the fucking pilot helmet!
Why not?
Oh, you're already here.
Oh, I think my game crashed.
I tried to line up the shots, but mostly we were too busy, fleeing for our lives. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Right, you're going with the prisoners.
How do they pass us
Fight
first?
the motley
and then
crew
get
here.
last?
Killed himself rather than allow himself to be captured.
Or they were
What
coming
happened?
back check, okay.
He lost connection.
Just you and that last
Oh,
pick.
yeah, Mary,
Yeah.
I've got a
I
couple
was
of
trying to
screenshots
get
of you
to
on that
the
roof.
position.
I was just watching you through the guard cam.
Parkour!
Let's get to the briefing area.
Alright.
No, we just kind of ran here.
Not gonna lie, kind of looks
Yeah.
like Charms. The ragged beard, the sunken eyes,
At least he's using the same helmet.
the jaundice.
Racism.
Everyone in
Is
briefing
Phage being
area.
racist towards the Turkish again?
Alright, briefing area. Jeans, huh?
Oh yeah, pilot drip.
Mm.
You know he gotta be swagged.
So, based on everything we saw,
Hey.
those Manny and Kerry and Makepeace, since you guys were the team leaders out there and you guys probably had the most eyes, tell me how it all went down.
They liked to land their troops out of line of sight. They had semi-frequent use of automated assets, including bustered drones and stompers.
Okay.
They
Very
did
high
seem
reliance on combined arms.
Yeah. They did seem very aggressive with their armor, pushing it up very far forward.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet they're going for, well, like Bran said, I'm willing to bet that they're pushing everything into combined arms, but the fact that they're using drones in conjunction with their infantry rather than as a gimmick, that's dangerous. Because they could strike from pretty much any point if we didn't know they were there. If they had even just one of those stompers could probably wipe this hotel. So, yeah, it's probably a good thing we took the trucks rather than choppers and broke while we could. Okay. Aircraft. Were they fielding anything other than the Shikras, the Kaimans, and the Ghost Hawks?
That was about it.
That was about it? Okay.
That's all we could see.
I mean, there were...
That was about it. We say to Shikas.
Yeah, the initial crash site was a Neophron.
Right, which is... Well, the
We know
thing
the
is,
Sons of
well, that
Athena
never...
I'm tied up.
We have it on good authority.
Thank you.
From a human source. This is from Matt will understand the reference when I say that Tony's uncle, the decorated major that used to be in the army, he owns a little hunting shack just outside Chalke, and he frequently roams the hills near Pyrgos. we have it on good authority. Not only did the government do nothing to stop the paramilitaries, the government forces at Pyrgos were displaced by them. Oh, hold on. So, the government forces in Pyrgos were replaced by these paramilitary guys. And for obvious reasons, that's not particularly good. And that kind of speaks to a larger thing. These aren't just government-sanctioned paramilitaries. The whole narrative of these guys being a penal battalion, the whole narrative of these guys being a penal battalion, a voluntary one, that rings true, which is dangerous, because previously we were just dealing with Greek soldiers, and that's one thing when it comes to their capabilities, but these are people who outwardly, they want to fight us. And based on the forces they were throwing at Sofia, they're pretty suicidal about it. So I'm glad we got out of the way of them when they rolled up.
Mines and planes and all that is an awful lot of kit to give to a penal battalion.
That's what I'm pretty suspicious about. I'm convinced that these are government sanctioned, especially if they're displacing government forces on the island. From what we got from that captured pilot in the beginning, the penal forces are relieving forces from the east bearing west. So the government forces are peeling back, most likely. What the pilot said he thinks, and this is just speculation from a prisoner, but he was pretty shaken about it, and given that you saved his life, I think it's a given. What they seem to think is that the penal forces are being sent forward, and they are sending themselves forward, let's be very clear about that, because they're all willing in this. The penal forces are sending themselves forward while the government forces peel back towards Kavala to form a more formidable defense. So the penal forces aren't just acting as a buffer zone, they're outright acting as chafe to slow down the Turks. And these are, like, when we tried questioning them about why they were doing there, you should have heard the shit they were saying. They're convinced that we're among a long list of derogatory terms, socialist terrorists hellbent on converting all of Greece into a basket commune.
Hell yeah!
I don't know what
at one point I was snuck up on, disarmed, and tried to be interrogated before someone else shot me in my leg, and then Hale covered my ass and shot the guy interrogating me.
Who was the guy interrogating you?
Hey, Turk.
God, I wish I lived in the universe these fucking guys do.
Just like a Turk soldier.
Yeah, he just had an armband with the Turkish flag on it. He's asking who we were, what we were doing. Like, who the fuck are you guys? You're obviously not, the Lemnos or like Lemnos military. You're not Greek. Who the fuck are you? And then he got killed before I can give him an answer.
Not a uniform, but a Turkish armband?
Yes, he had a red armband with the Turkish flag on it.
He didn't. He was a regular Turkish soldier. He had.
Then maybe it was a patch or something. He definitely had the fucking Turkish flag on his arm.
Yeah, he had a patch.
He had the Turkish uniform with the Turkish helmet and the Turkish patch, conducive to all the forces that you've been fighting all day. So, yeah, So if these guys are, that's, I mean, I don't know, does that speak, like, what do you guys think about that? Like, they went out of their way to try and interrogate you on site. What's the deal with that?
Sounds to me like their intel's spotty.
Yeah, they were expecting to attack the Greeks or the Altians, and then we showed up, and they got no fucking clue what's going on.
Yep.
Remember, Turkey didn't have a fucking clue what was going on here when they sent their diplomat.
This is true. I do remember saying, if you guys remember, by all accounts, the Turks had no idea that this country was even in civil war, which is why they had very plausible reason to believe it was the Greeks that assassinated the fucking the diplomat. And I don't know, something about that method. I mean, surely you were in your sniper kit, right?
Right.
Yeah, so surely he saw that you were an enemy sniper. By all accounts, you could have been special forces or something like that. And he went out of his way to disarm you rather than just gun you down, even though he was in the middle of CQC.
Correct. He wanted intel.
Okay.
Definitely more disciplined troops.
Okay, from the gauge
More
of it,
disciplined
do you
than we
think
are,
he-
that's for sure.
Do you think he would have shot you once he'd gotten everything he wanted, or what do you think was going to happen?
I doubt it.
He probably would have shot me once he was done, because we were the enemy. Well, it probably would have depended on my answer or what he learned. I think he was prepared for it, but I don't think he was going to do it outright no matter what.
Right.
Let me put it this way. Late in a different spot, I think probably earlier, we had a miniature mass cas. Me, 2 other people were down in a smoke column. And there was a Turkish soldier right on top of us reporting in. I don't know if he thought we were dead or not. He didn't address us, but he also did not try to execute us.
Right. Okay, that is... Well, that's not particularly confirmative of anything, but still. I'm not sure how long we can do this. I mean, we used up most of our AA. We loaded 3/4 of our AA into your trucks, and by all means, it's mostly depleted, which is, that's a given. And we've only got one more rearm on the Ghost Hawk before we have to fly back across the channel to get more from the airfield.
Is it canon that the vampires destroyed?
Yeah, so that is... I think, given everything we've thrown at them today, and the fact that we're not hearing any jets in the sky right now, I think they are content to hold on to that bit of land without pushing, especially given that they've got other assets elsewhere. So I don't think we need to worry about our flank here right now. In fact, I had a little bit of a chat with Stone and with Elias and everyone else about what we've been seeing. So the plan we're thinking of right now is more or less as follows. Archie still has contacts in the civilian government in Pyrgos. In Act 1, all the civilian government officials were evacuated to Pyrgos for safety because it was a more defensible location and it wasn't as crowded. So Archie is going to be going to a meeting with a bunch of civilian politicians in Pyrgos, hopefully in such a time frame where he can go in, stir the nest, let them know about all the shit that's been going on, and then with a little bit of luck also, get out without being executed. So we can rile up the civilian space. Now, there's that, and there's been a development. While you guys were fighting here, sad to say, not all the aircraft you shot down, or not all the Turk aircraft that were flying your way were headed for you. We picked up broadcasted SOS from the HNN in Daedalus. It is a flagship carrier of the Greek fleet. Or it's one of the flagships in the Greek fleet. Funnily enough, it's the same one you guys saw off the coast of Sofia when we killed the guy that we thought was a member of the deep state but turned out to be the Turkish diplomat. That was the Daedalus and its support craft. We got a hail, or we picked up a hail, not the player, the radio signal, we picked up a hail from the Daedalus saying that its support craft, which were 3-4 destroyers, lost at sea with all hands, and that the Daedalus was withdrawing to, and this is why I think you'll like it, to the northwestern coast to lay low for repairs. They're right on our fucking front door back home. I have a sneaking suspicion as to what we can do. I could.
Are we going to get a navy?
I think the Greeks have had enough of their F-35s, and we can do with some of them. However, this is where it becomes a bit of a split. On the one hand, we could go after the Daedalus and its aircraft, which means boarding an enemy ship and dealing with the navy. Hopefully it wouldn't be too bad. Or you could support Archie's operation in Pyrgos with him trying to stir up the hornet's nest. Now, on top of all that, Stone did come back with intel regarding Church. Some of you might have read the intel post basically pointing out that at one point, Latif, the guy, most of you from Act 1 will remember him, Archie's agent, he was investigating Church in some capacity, to such an extent that Church caught wind of it and tried to get Stone to kill him, but because of the time frame, Stone opted to just not, on account of the fact that this was around about the same time that Church was getting suspicious, and what we now believe is the point where he made the decision to betray us. What Stone did note is that when he was doing recon on Latif would frequent a abandoned farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, so Stone has been sent there. Well, I was deliberating on sending Stone there to go and grab the intel. If you guys would rather, given the obvious conflict of interest, given that Stone was Church's hired gun and all that, I can send someone else. I can send Elias and a few people, but Stone is closest and he will be able to get the intel to us quicker. So if there's no objections, I would like to use Stone, because while I understand the obvious negative feelings towards him wherever they may exist, we need every advantage we can get, and so far Stone has been doing nothing but going strength to strength. So if there's objections to me sending Stone to go and get the intel, then I'd like to hear them now. Okay, it's settled. Stone will go and get the intel. It'll be with us within days. That just leaves us with the following plans. Do you want to go and cover Archie's ass while he's in Pyrgos, or do you want to deal with the aircraft carrier?
If we take the aircraft carrier, do I get an F-35?
I mean, yeah, it's the only carrier
my
capable.
vote.
Okay, let's split the room.
Boom, boom,
if
big
you
ship.
want to go for the aircraft carrier, walk to the side of the room, make pieces on. If you want to go for protecting Archie while he's in Pyrgos, go over to where this dude with the M249 is. The side that
He's not an air superiority fighter.
It's voting time, and there are people AFK. This is brilliant.
Yeah, I'm just giving it a ponder, because on the one hand, F-35 is a good force multiplayer. On the other hand, we have a history of these things are one shot, effectively.
Yes, they can get one shot, which is unfortunately quite...
Oh no, just being in general, because you look back to the Rhino that lasted about one engagement, Vampire that lasted about one engagement, so on, so on.
Well, the Vampire didn't get destroyed.
Oh, I thought it was...
It was not meant to get shot down. Is probably better.
Oh, cool. It wasn't canon. You hear that, Raven?
It literally wasn't canon, exactly. I made you walk all the way home from nothing.
Raven's still gone.
I believe Raven's still gone, but I think even without him, the vote is pretty fucking unanimous.
I mean, lest we also
Salivating
forget.
right now.
Lest we also forget Pawn Nix. So he lasted one engagement.
I mean, what does protecting Archie get us in the long run?
Well, that's more of a safety contingency. It's one of these things where we can send a team to do either thing, either way. They can both get done. It's just... I'm just going to say this right now with no ego. You are the best people we have when it comes to getting stuff done. Despite the low survival rate of some of the shit I keep asking you guys to do. And I would like to say thank you on account of the fact that since day one it has been me telling you guys to go and do shit while I'm sitting here smoking black and milds and screaming at people on the phone. So thank you, first and foremost.
Uh-oh, Nicholas is getting...
Raven, come over here to go hijack an aircraft carrier and get F-35.
That means he's probably gonna die soon.
Well, I'm sold.
Do you want to babysit some nerd that I don't remember what their relevance is, or do you want to go hijack an F-35?
I want to hijack an aircraft carrier. You have me sold at hijacking an aircraft carrier.
Right. Okay. So that'll be the plan for next week. As far as you guys who want it to be Index are concerned, that is Index. I have some stuff left over for the people who need or want questions or comments or concerns about the plan going forward. So that is Index for anyone who wants to depart now. Anyone who has any questions, feel free to stick around.
Yeah, I got
Cool.
shit to go do,
Thanks
so
for
I'll
the
see
update.
y'all.
Thank you.
Appreciate the it was fun.
See, guys, I personally feel like I was dog shit this time. I feel like I wasn't.
You know, the rest of us still have to do debrief.
What is this insurgency ass lobby here?
I was
You
just
know,
shooting Brandon.
I'm not around here for particularly anything. I'm just enjoying eating some rainbow trout pate.
Shoot anyone.
So,
Disconnected from your channel.
So, Makepeace
Yes.
and anyone else, what is your questions, comments, and concerns?
User disconnected
I'm
from
here
your
to
channel.
mostly listen, honestly.
Oh, okay. He likes the sound of my voice, guys. It's hey, put me down.
My comment is, I
Come on,
had a
shoot
lot of
Lanker.
fun. I like the vampire. I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, I had a
Bye-bye, Ron.
I had a ton of fun too, Charms. It was good up. Thank you.
User
Shoot
disconnected from
Lanker,
your
I thought
channel.
you'd never ask.
User disconnected from your channel.
He stood still.
Finally
And
happened.
you still missed.
I was trying to shoot around somebody.
Okay, if no one has any concerns, I'm gasping for a piss. My back teeth are literally floating. I need to leave.
Alright.
Okay.
I didn't know
Also,
you.
Right,
Oh.
before that
We can
happened, I was
discuss
going
it
to say,
in
does,
text chat.
does everyone like the new base? Does everyone like the Ghost Hotel with the way it's
We
set
are
up?
going
it's
to
pretty
die
cool.
in this ghost hotel.
Listen, do you guys like the detail that
Yes.
I hid the vehicles inside?
Yes, I'm not sure how we're going to get them
Looks
out
like
without
it looks like
exploding.
a car showroom on the first floor. I'm not sure how to feel
I'll just
about
move
that.
it.
Some
I'll just move
mercenary cute shit.
But yes, cool.
What he got
I like
everyone
the set
to
building.
just,
I still
to
think we're going to
disassemble
die
the
here.
cars. He got everyone to disassemble the cars and then put them back together inside.
Mission failed.
We'll get him next time.
Mission mailed. We'll get him next time.
User disconnected from your channel.
Mission mailed. Linker's still alive.
Hey, I killed a stomper.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, I gotta go do stuff.
Alright, see
Later.
ya.